All right, so today we're diving into something that's, well, it's way more than just another tech company. We're going to take a look at a blueprint for what they call a digital civilization. It's a massive vision from a company called Ace Digital Global, and they're trying to build a new kind of online world from the ground up with ethical AI right at the very center of it all.
So let's just start with a really big question. We usually think of AI as a tool, right? Something to help us with specific tasks. But what if its main purpose wasn't just to build cool apps, but to build something so much bigger?
A responsible digital world. See, that's the core idea behind everything Ace Digital Global is doing. They're not just building powerful AI for the sake of it. They're trying to build an entire ecosystem where ethics and human collaboration are baked in from the very start.
Okay, so let's start with their grand vision. They call it EzWorld, and honestly, this is the big idea that really drives everything else they do.
So what in the world is EzWorld? Well, try to think of it less like a bunch of separate apps and more like an operating system for a whole new kind of online society. It's this framework that's designed to bring AI agents, human creators, and a really clear set of rules all together into one single functioning world.
And the mission here is, surprisingly human-centric. The founder, Raymond Garth Kilfoyle, has made it clear that the point isn't just about building powerful tech. No, it's about empowering people. We're talking artists, teachers, entrepreneurs, giving them smart, ethical AI tools that actually help them work together and create amazing things.
Of course, a vision that big is one thing, but how do you actually build it so it doesn't just spiral out of control? Well, that brings us to what they call the Evergreen Stack Blueprint. You can basically think of this as the system's DNA. It's the fundamental repeatable process for how everything in this ecosystem gets made.
And right at the heart of their whole development process is this simple but honestly super powerful philosophy: build, learn, adjust. This means they're not trying to create some perfect, rigid system from day one. Instead, it's all about creating something, seeing how it works in the real world, learning from that, and then constantly making it better. It's a system that's literally designed to evolve.
And that philosophy is built right into this formal 6-stage process called the Evergreen Pipeline. Now, the key takeaway here isn't just the specific steps, but the fact that everything, and I mean every single AI agent, every application, has to go through this exact same rigorous process. It's a system built to make sure nothing gets released without tons of analysis, testing, and refinement.
And the whole point of that pipeline is to enforce one absolutely critical standard: human in the loop. In an age where AI can sometimes feel like this mysterious black box, this design guarantees that human oversight, human creativity, and ethical judgment are always part of the process. It's not an afterthought. It's totally central to how the whole system learns and grows.
So, if EzWorld is a digital society, then who are its citizens? Or maybe who's its workforce? Well, that brings us to the Power Agents, this specialized team of AI that makes the whole thing run.
So at the very core of EzWorld, you've got this group of 4 essential agents that basically act as the system's brain and its nervous system. You've got Adam, the orchestrator, who keeps everything coordinated. Then there's Deep Researcher, the analyst, making sense of all the information. Logger acts as the system's memory, creating this permanent, unchangeable record of everything that happens. And maybe the most important one, the Governor, is the rule enforcer, controlling permissions and making sure everybody plays by the rules.
Now, built on top of that core, you get these highly specialized agents for very specific jobs, and this is where you really see how versatile the platform is. On one hand, you have APA Music, which is a super sophisticated agent that can help artists compose music and even navigate complex copyright laws. And on the other hand, you have Grant CSA, a customer support agent. Now, it's designed to promote a kinetic economy, which is this idea of a system where value is generated through actions and engagement, not just, transactions. 2 totally different agents, but all built on the same foundation.
Okay, so we have the philosophy, we have the process, and we have the AI agents. But what do they actually build with all this? That brings us to our next section, where we're going to look at the actual tools that are making this whole vision a reality.
First up is a tool that I think perfectly captures that whole mission of inclusion: ARRT, the ACE Real-Time Translator.
Now, this is not just another translation app. It's a mobile speech-to-speech tool that's designed to break down real-world communication barriers. Its first big application is in South Africa, translating between isiXhosa and English. It just goes to show how this tech can be used to actually connect communities.
Next is a tool for the modern workplace. It's called Flow Team, and on the surface, yeah, it's a collaboration dashboard for remote teams.
But here's the key difference. It's directly integrated with that governor agent we were just talking about. This means all the work, all the communication, it's all managed within that central, secure, permission-controlled framework. So it's not just about getting work done, it's about doing it securely and with total transparency.
And finally, there's an application designed for the education sector, and it's called Core Companion.
So this tool uses biometrics for student attendance, but it's really aiming to do a lot more. It also integrates a specialized psychologist agent to help monitor student well-being, and it comes with the promise that all that data is handled securely within the framework. It's a pretty powerful and, yeah, ambitious use of this technology, applying it directly to student welfare.
Okay, so we've seen the agents and we've seen the tools they power. For our final section, let's zoom all the way back out and see how all these pieces come together to create this society in synthesis.
What's really interesting here is that Esworld is structured like an actual organization. You see departments like sales, legal, and engineering. And this isn't just a metaphor. It's the real framework where human teams and AI agents are meant to work side by side, like colleagues, to get things done.
This entire spirit is captured perfectly in their tagline, Human plus Machine in Harmony. The goal here isn't about AI replacing people. Not at all. It's about augmenting them in a genuine partnership.
And there's one final, really telling detail about the system's identity I want to share. The brand voice is described as professional with a poetic heartbeat. I think that's a perfect reminder that even within this highly technical world of AI agents and protocols, the ultimate goal is to keep a core of human warmth and creativity.
Which brings us to the final, really provocative question that this whole project poses. This isn't just a showcase of technology, it's a proposal for a new kind of future. The Esworld of tomorrow. Are we ready to build it together? It really leaves you thinking, not just about what technology can do, but about what kind of digital world we truly want to create.